Hi everybody, this is Dan Talks Sense, and today we're doing a review of a discontinued fragrance. It's called Aqua Fahrenheit. This was a 2011 release from the House of Dior, and it was a summer take on the original Dior Fahrenheit from the 1980s. So in today's review, I'm going to compare it to its original. I'm also going to tell you about its performance projection and give you an idea of how it smells. So if that kind of content would interest you, then please stay tuned. Welcome back. So this week I was really lucky because one of the members on Fragcon Bangladesh had raised awareness that the fragrance shop in the UK was selling Aqua Fahrenheit and also Fahrenheit Absolute on their website. They must be doing a clear out of stock from the warehouse while they've been shut, and they raised awareness that this was on sale. Now this has been discontinued for a while. It was a 2011 release, and people that like the Fahrenheit line say that this is one fragrance you should definitely add to your collection along with Absolute. So when I saw that this was for sale, it was a really good price actually. I managed to get a 20% discount, so I picked this up for about £43 and there was 75 mils. But I was a bit frustrated because you could also pick up 125 mils for about 50 quid, but those larger bottles went really quickly. However, 75 mils is more than enough for me to really enjoy this fragrance, and I'm really pleased to get it in my collection. Now what I do know about Aqua Fahrenheit from many of the reviews that I've watched is that it's got a fruity, more citrus take on the original from the 80s, and it's more wearable in the summer in the high heat. People have also said that Fahrenheit brought out a newer version. I think it was Fahrenheit Summer, and there's Fahrenheit Cologne, which are nowhere near as good as this one, and people said that they should never discontinue this fragrance. What I do like about this is the bottle. You've got the darker colour of the original Fahrenheit at the top, you've got the lighter colour, and that's supposed to symbolise the fire meets water sort of side to it, to give you that sort of impression. What I'm going to do though is spray it on my wrists, and then I'm going to go out, do a bit of a diary on how it develops on my skin, and do a conclusion at the end on whether I think you should go out and buy it. So that's what I'm going to do first. And I'll spray it on my other wrist as well. So when you first spray it on, you have this absolutely beautiful grapefruit that really jumps out at you. And you don't seem to get that alcohol blast that you do get with some fragrances. Straight away, I just get a really nice opening. So you get some nice fresh orange and you get some nice grapefruit at the top. And it does surprise you really. It kind of like it automatically, instantly makes you think they've really done a summer take on this. What I was anticipating, it might be a bit of a jumble of notes. If they've used the DNA of the original and tried to mix it up a bit with some fresher notes. I wasn't sure how that was going to play out, but they've done it to perfection really. They've got the violet leaf of the original, so you can pick up that Fahrenheit DNA, but the most prominent notes at the start are the grapefruit, and you got some orange in there, which is really, really good and really fresh. You'd also pick up some cucumber as well, which I've always found in the original Fahrenheit. I've always smelt cucumber. I've always smelt that lovely cucumber smell, which sort of comes into the base and complements the top notes of the really strong violet and leather. So really, really pleased so far, and you can see just a beautiful bottle. You can see the juice in there, and I'm going to really enjoy wearing this today. I'm going to head out to the shops, do a bit of a diary on how it's projecting on my skin, and does it project, does it perform, and give you an idea on whether it's worth going out and searching for this fragrance. So guys, we'll have a quick look at the presentation. Very similar to the original Fahrenheit bottle, but what I do like about this one is that it's lighter at the bottom of the bottle, and that sort of replicates the fire meets water aspect to it. It's meant to be a refreshing summer take on the original. I do like the box as well. It's got the original colours on there, the nice red. So really nice presentation in my opinion. So we'll crack on with the rest of the review. So guys, I'm just walking down to the shops now, and I'm really enjoying wearing Aqua Fahrenheit. It's not as powerful as the OG, but that will take something. It's perfect for this sort of climate. We're in springtime now in the UK. It's working really well. I'm picking up a bit of mint in this one, and of course the grapefruit is really nice. You're getting that violet leaf of the original, and it just smells really good and vintage, but perfect in this climate. It's about 15 degrees today. It works really well. So if you like Fahrenheit, this will be a perfect version of Fahrenheit for those warmer months. So guys, we made a conclusion on there. Let's go on to performance and projection. So performance, how long can you smell it on your skin? Well, I sprayed this on my skin at 9 o'clock this morning, and I can still smell it on my skin now, and we're around 2:30 now in the afternoon. So superb in terms of performance. I would say well above average. There's some fragrances in 2021, new releases that don't last that long. I can still get whiffs of it off my skin. The projection, I was throughout the fragrance, I would say it's quite moderate. But in the first hour, you were definitely picking up a nice big scent bubble. So I'd say average projection, but I would say this is a lot more wearable in the office than the original, the OG Fahrenheit. What I am going to do in a few weeks' time is do a review of the full line of Parfum, the original Fahrenheit and this as well, and just compare all three. I think that'd be quite important. I do want to get my hands on the other fragrances from the line, but I'd say this is a much more wearable version of Fahrenheit. You could wear in the office and it wouldn't be, shall we say, offensive to people around you, and it wouldn't be in your face. This is definitely a fresher take, and I've got to say it's absolutely master perfumery, because they've really captured the essence of the strong Fahrenheit DNA, but give it that summer freshness. And I was anticipating it'd be just a total cluster of notes that wouldn't quite work, but it really has, and just really fresh and beautiful. And I'm just really pleased to own it. I think if you like Fahrenheit, this is definitely one to add to your collection. You could wear this in the summer. You wouldn't have to wait till the winter to get your Fahrenheit out, because this would be giving you that Fahrenheit feel in the summer months. Just a fresh, juicy grapefruit at the top. It's like kind of a little bitterness to it as well. Just makes you think of being by the pool. Probably evening if you went on a date in the summer months. On a date, and this would be really nice in a hot climate. Just superb packaging, spot on, smell fantastic, and just give you that sort of vintage feel when I was smelling it. Just making me think of the old DNA of the Fahrenheit that's still great to smell today in 2021. But yeah, solid, I'd say slightly above average performance and projection, but much more wearable in the office, and really captures that 80s feel, but with a modern summer twist. So well done to Dior, really pleased I've got this. If you check out the fragrance shop, you might be able to pick up a bottle of Aqua Fahrenheit before they go out of stock. I believe it's worth getting, especially if you can get it with a discount for around £40 to £50 for 75ml. I think that's a solid purchase. If you like Aqua Fahrenheit, you've tried it, it's in your collection, let me know your thoughts on it. I'd really like to hear what you think about this fragrance. If you wear the original Fahrenheit as well, or you wear Parfum, any of the line, I really like the line. I think it's a solid line of fragrances. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, I kindly ask if you can hit the subscribe button down below. There'll be more content like this on the way. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend.